My name is Mark with Scared Shiftless, SoCal, California, and I'm going to show you how to install the vent window components and the door glass on this 1967 Firebird, and Camaro 1967 will be the same. The first thing we want to do is make sure that our window regulators are clean and well lubricated. Also, the other slides in there must be clean and well lubricated also. First thing we're going to do is we're going to adjust our bolts. Our top bolt is special in that it has a small plastic washer. We're going to remove that. Our one lower one here is special in that it's a nut with a very large washer and a thin plastic. We're going to want this stud free. We're going to move it out about a ½ inch. We're going to reach up in the door and turn that. There is a screw slot there, but it's difficult to get to. Our bottom bolt here, we want to bury that just where the threads, where we can't see any threads right here. The nut is large, it has a built-in washer. I'm going to remove that. And now we're ready to install our vent glass. The first thing we want to do is apply some grease on the inside edge where the rubber meets and the outside edge. This is going to help us get that rubber to go down there. It goes on the inside of the door, not the outside. Our bolt that goes here is going to adjust our forward and down. We want this tip to be right in the corner here nicely. Our second adjustment is this one right here. This is going to allow us to cock our vent window frame. Our last one here, that's going to allow us to rock it in and out. Let's go ahead and install it. I'm going to put it down here like this. We're going to get about 2/3 of the way down. We're going to swing it around. Put our front end. Now we can push our rubber down in our door. Once we get our rubber down, we're going to install our top bolt. We want it snug, not tight. We still want to be able to move the vent window frame, but we don't want a false reading either. If we move it down, it lowers it here. If we move it up, it raises it. So we're in a position. We're right there, we're looking good. We're not going to worry about this angle yet. That's next. We're going to go ahead and tighten that up and check it again. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to screw it in, meaning out. That is actually going to hold it in certain positions. So if we need to go down, we're going to make it shorter. If we need to go up, we're going to make it longer. Let's go ahead, reach up in there. I think we need to come down a little bit. Make sure it's snug. Put your plastic washer on and nut and tighten it, but don't tighten it too tight. Let's check it again. We have a nice even gap right there. So now we're going to do our in and out. We're pretty close right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate our stud out. I'm looking for a little bit of pressure on the top, so I'm going to run it out just a little more, maybe 3 or 4 threads to give me a nice tight seal at the top here. So I'm going to take our nut, and tighten it down. Now we're ready for the door glass.